Welcome to Key to His English program. Today I am here with a poem for class 8 students from a railway carriage. You have studied a journey in a sea, in the shipwrecked sailor. Now we are going to a journey in a train. Hope everyone has traveled in a train. And while traveling in a train, if you are looking outside, a wonderful scenes you can see. And what will be the scene? If the train moves very fast, things will go backward. Have you observed it? The very first journey, it will be very shocking and shiny thing. The things will be going back. Is there anyone who has never traveled in a train? I'll take you in a train. I'll help you. First of all, let's see a train, and after that, we will go to the poem. What's the title? From a Railway Carriage. Are you ready? Come, be with me. From a railway carriage. There's a title. Just read the title once again. From a railway carriage. It is not about a railway carriage. It is from a railway carriage. That is, from a railway carriage is a title. Let us read the lines. Faster than fairies, faster than witches, bridges and houses, hedges and ditches, and charging along like a troops in a battle, all through the meadows, the horse and the cattle, all up the sides of hill and plain, fly as thick as driving rain, and ever again in the wink of an eye, painted stations whistle by. Here is a child who clambers and scrambles, all by himself and gathering brambles. Here is a tramp who stands and gazes, and there is a green forest stringing and daisies. Here is a cart run away in the road, lumbering along with a man and a load. And here is a mill and there is a river, each a glimpse and gone forever. So, do you find any rhythm in this recitation? Yes, it is having a locomotive or a train's rhythm, faster than fairies, faster than witch, cha-cha-cha-cha, cha-cha-cha-cha, cha-cha-cha-cha. That tune we are creating while reading, or we can say the poem is constructed in such a fashion. Right? As I told in the very beginning itself, this poem is from a railway carriage. It is not a railway carriage is moving and we are not looking at it, but we are inside the train and we are looking outside. In the beginning itself, I told you that when we are looking out of the train, we will see things moving backward. That is the interesting thing. And what all things a boy like you see when you are looking out from the train? That is explained here. So, shall I read once again? With that notion, you have to understand the first stanza only. We are just going to explain. From a railway carriage. Or we can say the word from a railway carriage. See, a boy is looking outside. Through the window, what all things will he see? Lines are coming here. Faster than fairies, faster than witches, bridges and houses, hedges and ditches, and charging along like a troops in a battle. All through the meadows, the horse and the cattle, all of the sides of the hills and the plain, fly as thick as driving rain, and ever again in the wink of an eye, painted stations whistle by. This is the first stanza, right? Let's see here. Faster than fairies. What are fairies? Fairies means this is in the പിശാചുക്കൾ ദുർഭൂതങ്ങൾ എന്നൊക്കെ പറയാറുള്ളത് നമ്മൾ. In our lot many stories there are some witches. They are faster than fairies. Our train is faster than the fairies. Why fairies are very faster? Because you can see here, you can see in America, you can see in Japan, everywhere you can see the same fairy. Same witch also you can faster than witches. This type of witches can be seen wherever you go, there you can see. So it may be faster. And you can see the moon also here. If you are looking from here, you can see the moon. The same moon can be seen from Trivandrum also. If you are looking from Trichur, you can see the same moon. So we can say moon is reaching everywhere within no time. We know in science it is not the reason, but a child, when he think about it, is moving. It is very faster than fairies, than witches. And here you can see bridges and hedges that the boy sees. Bridges and houses. When we are looking outside, we will see long bridges and houses also he will see. Right? And hedges. Hedges means these are the hedges. Right? In meadows you can see hedges. And here can see ditches here. This is the ditch. So from the train you can see what? Bridges, houses, hedges, ditches. And train is charging along like a troops in a battle. The train is moving, it is moving forward like a troop in a battle. In a war, troops are moving very fastly forward without any fear. They will charge like anything. It's like the train also is charging like a army people. It is charging forward. It is moving forward. And all through the meadows, the houses, and the boy sees in the meadows houses are there, right? And cattle, and you can see cattle here. Cattle means all these are cattle we can see. And houses you can see, cattle you can see, all of the sides of the hill and the plain. You can see big hills and plains you can see from the train. Next is fly as thick as driving rain. The train is moving like a rain falling. Pitter-patter sound it makes, and train is moving forward like a rain falling. With a sound rain will fall, like the train also is moving. It is flying as thick as driving rain. Flying as thick as rain. You all might have experienced this. Rain is charging, just like it is falling very heavily, like the train also is moving. And ever again in the wink of an eye. Why? What is wink of an eye means? And when you are winking your eye means closing. When you are closing and opening, that time this all will disappear. കണ്ണു ചുമ്മി തുറക്കുമ്പോഴേക്കും എല്ലാം അപ്രത്യക്ഷമാകും. Wink of an eye. Painted stations whistle by. These all, here's a railway station here, there the train while moving it, in a wink of an eye, in a short span, this station will disappear. Why? The train is moving very fast. So in a wink of an eye means in a short time. Painted stations means stations which are painted as Karnal or any other place will be disappearing. And here is a child who clambers and scrambles. You can see a girl who is collecting flowers from this vines, from clambers. She collects, scrambles, and all by himself and gathering. She's gathering flowers from this one, or sometimes maybe the fruits. Thorny plants will be there. There will be some sweet fruits will be there, and he is collecting, gathering it. Here is a tramp who stands and gazes. Tramp means one who begs on the road, one who is moving from here and there. He is looking at he gazes, he looks at the train. Here is a tramp who stands and gazes. Who does he gaze? He gazes the train, and the boy thinks that the tramp is looking at him. And here is the green for stringing the. And here is the green for stringing the daisies. So here can daisy flower you can see here. The boy sees this one, the green colored daisy flowers. And here is a cart run away in the road. You can see a cart which was run away in the road, lumbering along with a man and a lord. There is a lord and a man. It is lumbering on the back of a cart. It is moving. That also the boy sees. And here is a mill and there is a river. You can see a river here and here is a mill. So these are the things the boy sees from the train. And next one, each a glimpse and gone forever. Like that, this picture you can see, it is each a glimpse. You can see the finger here. Imagine if it touches the water, this water will change, circle will be formed, and you cannot see this one. Like that, each a glimpse and gone forever. When only a glimpse, only a look, that boy gets and disappeared quickly. And each a glimpse and gone forever. Here ends the poem. Let us read the first stanza again. Faster than fairies, faster than witches, bridges and houses, hedges and ditches, and charging along like a troops in a battle, all through the meadows and horse and cattle, all up the sides of the hill and the plain, fly as thick as driving rain, and ever again in the wink of an eye, painted stations whistle by. This is the first stanza. And shall we try to answer these questions? Does the train move through a village or a city? Justify your answer. What is your answer? Because the boy sees cattle, hedges, ditches and everything. Definitely it must be. And he sees valleys, he sees hills, he sees small houses and everything. So it must be a village. It must be a village, right? What are the expressions used by the poet to show the amazing speed of the train? And which are the lines which show that it is very fast? And ever again in the wink of an eye. This is very, very striking one, right? Wink of an eye. Wink of an eye means within close and open the eye, that's time it disappears. And speed again and charging along like a troops in a battle. Charging along like a troops in a battle. This also tells the speed of the train. And here also faster than witches and faster than fairies. These three lines are telling and fly as thick as driving rain. These four lines are telling the speed of the train. These are expressions, right? Next one. How does the poet bring out the locomotive rhythm in the poem? In the very beginning itself I told locomotive rhythm. That rhythm, how does the poet try to bring? Because this, by the selection of particular words, how faster than fair is, faster than witches, that the first syllable stressing, that is here faster, fairies, faster, witches, bridges, houses, hedges, ditches, like that. Some words, first words stressing, and these words are actually alliterating words. What is alliteration? We know that is the words, the repetition of the consonant letters, consonant sounds exactly. F, that sound is working. B, right? Hedges, hair, ditches. Like that, this repetition of consonant sound makes the locomotive rhythm boy. Or we can say in total selection of words is a strategy he has done. And shall we read the remaining stanza also? Right? Here is a child who clambers and scrambles. This selection of words is just clambers and scrambles. Again he tries to make that rhythm. Here is a child who clambers and scrambles all by himself and gathering brambles. So here child is collecting brambles. Here is a tramp who stands and gazes. Right? And here is a green for the stringing daisies. And here is a cart run away in the road, lumbering along with a man and a load. That rhythm is there. And here is a mill and there is a river, each a glimpse and gone forever. And these words, let's read it. Charge, troops, driving, clamber, scramble, bramble, tram, gaze, lump. This all starts with what? Consonant sound. Charge, troop, driving, clamber, scramble, bramble, tram, gaze, lump. These words meaning also, I hope I have this explained. Charging means moving. Troops, as I told, army people. Driving, again, വീശി അടിക്കുക. Clamber, this clampering a sound, is an ornament. Scrambles, bramble, tramp, gaze, look, lump. This all thing. Now let us try to answer the following questions by selecting appropriate options. What is the poem about? It's a very tricky question. There are 4 answers are given. The invention of the steam engine. Is it? No. The scary journey in a fast train. Is it telling about very difficult, very fearful journey on a fast train? A runaway cart in the road. Is that the theme of the poem? No. A fast moving train and the people, place and things seen from it. I think and I believe, and it is the answer. It's a fast moving train and the people, places and things seen from it. Right? Second question. What was the aim of the poet while writing the poem from a railway carriage? To entertain the readers with an exciting description of a train, right? To teach the readers how the train engine operates, to tell the readers about his experience on a train, to warn readers never to ride on a fast train. Which one you think is the correct answer? Yes, this one is the correct answer. To tell readers about his experience on a train. Read the line from the poem. Here is a beggar who stands and gazes. Which word has almost the same meaning and gazes? I think you remember what does that mean. Gazes. What is the meaning of gazes? Is it sits? No. Looks. Right. This is the correct answer. And what is similar about the words witches and ditches? Both are in the middle of the line, rhyme with each other. Both are at the end of the line, rhyme with each other. Both are at the end of the line and do not rhyme with each other. Both are at the beginning and rhyme with each other. And here you can see both are at the end of a line and rhyme with each other. Right? Witches, ditches, having the same rhythm. Fifth question. How do the troops resemble the train? They are faster than fairies and witches. Is it? They stand and gaze. They charge along. They climb and scramble. This is the answer. These troops and trains are charging along. They are moving forward quickly. In what ways are the child and the tram different? The child is standing and gazing at the tram and the tram is gathering brambles. No. The child is clambering and scrambling and the tram standing and gazing. Okay. The child is clambering and scrambling and the tram is gathering brambles. The child is charging along. So this is the correct answer, I think. Right? Here we know the tram is gazing. What are the last two things seen from the railway carriage? Mill and a cart, man and a cart, a man and a river, mill and a river. Which one is the correct? A mill and a river is the last thing. In what order are the people and things seen from the railway carriage? And here you can see the first one, second and third one is the correct answer, I think. A child, a beggar, a cart, a mill and a river. Read the lines from the poem. And ever again in the wink of an eye, painted stations whistle by. Why does it seem that the painted stations appear and disappear in the wink of an eye? As they are seen from the window of the horse-drawn carriage, as they are seen from the window of a slow railway carriage, as they are seen from the side of a hill, as they are seen from a window of a fast-moving railway carriage. That's why we are seeing only in a wink of an eye it is happening. And the next one, 10th question, read the last line of the poem. Each a glimpse and gone forever. What does the poet mean by this line? You only get a quick look at something as you pass by, but you can see it again. You look at something for a long time as you pass by, never to see it again. You can get a quick look at something as you pass by, never to see it again. You can look something many times. This is the correct answer. In the poem, certain words and cluster of letters, yes, are repeated. Can you list out the repeated words and cluster of the letters from the poem? Do you think repetition enhances the musical quality of the poem? Of course, we have discussed. Yes, how? So, hope you have enjoyed the train journey and certain activities also we have attended. Now I am giving you some more activities that you have to do by yourself, and for the next class when you're attending this next video, then you must be ready with your activities which now I am just assigned. Okay? Stay home and be safe. Thank you.